Good, good evening, Miss.
Hello, good evening. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Hello. All right. So in today's session, we are going to be having some activities so we can practice a little bit of information. So give me a second. So I can show you something. Okay, for some reason, the link is not working. Okay, perfect. Now it's working, sorry. Okay, so in this the practice to, okay, this is related to the verb to be. So we're just going to practice a little bit. Now I'm going to share my screen and we can begin. Welcome for the ones who are just entering the session. It is a pleasure to have you here. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so let's select one number now.
9.
Okay, number 9. All right, so what do you think is the correct form of the verb to be that I can use here? Your brother. Is or are.
Is the possessive right?
We are working with the verb to be. Is or are.
Is
Are.
your
Is. Okay, is your brother a doctor? Excellent. Next one.
Six.
Okay, 11. What about this one?
My father is a police officer.
Okay, excellent. Is next one.
15.
I'm sorry.
15.
Okay. All right. 10 points less. Next one.
5.
Good. What about here?
Are.
Are too small. Excellent. Next number.
4.
Okay. What about here?
My cousin is 10 years old.
Wonderful. Next one.
7.
Okay. What about here?
Are.
R.
Very nice. Next one.
10.
Okay. Oops. What was the other one? Sorry.
10.
10. Okay. What about this one?
R.
R.
Very nice. Next one.
2.
What about here?
R. R.
Nice. Next.
1. Is.
Nice. Next one.
3.
Next one.
6.
What about here?
Is.
Is.
Nice. Next.
16.
12.
Okay, 16 and then 12.
R.
Awesome. And 12.
R.
R, very nice. Next one.
8.
8, okay.
R.
R.
Awesome. Next one.
14.
And the last one.
13.
Is. Is.
Is red. Excellent. Okay, very nice. Okay, that was just a short practice because it is important to keep information in mind. Okay, now let's move along to the topic that we need to check tonight. Okay, so in today's session, we continue working with more ideas, specifically with time expressions. Today, we begin the unit number 2. In this case, we are going to be using different time expressions in order to describe different periods of time, okay? So for example, we use normally the time expressions when we want to answer the question when, okay? For example, if I tell you, I study, when? I am happy, when? I eat, when? I have a birthday, when? Okay, so whenever you want to know a time related to some specific information, then you can ask the question when. For example, when do you study? When are you happy? When do you eat? When is your birthday? Everything related to the question when is specifically for time, okay? And in today's session, we will be checking mostly time expressions that are related to the future. I'm sorry. For example, well, these ones are not specifically for the future, but these are some examples of the time expressions. Here we have, I study when? Every day. So we know that every day is a time expression that means all days, from Monday to Sunday, okay? If I am telling you I am happy on Sundays, okay? On Sundays is my time expression, so I know that only on Sunday I am happy, okay? And I eat when? In the morning. So as you can see, all of these sentences are answering the question when. Then we have, for example, my birthday is on June 25th. So when is your birthday? On June 25th. Okay, so these are some examples of how we answer the question when. Now, let's begin with the time expressions that are important for us. Let's pretend, okay, that now it's 10:43 a.m. That is the time right now. So in an hour, okay, an hour is going to be 11:43 a.m. 1 hour, an hour, okay? But if I use the expression soon, another time expression, this one could be related, like probably not right now, okay? Not in an hour, probably 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, okay? So it's going to be soon. If I tell you, I will work soon, okay? So it's going to be at some point, not now, but soon. Then also I have the expression eventually, which is similar. Not now, but at some point during the day, okay? It could be probably at 11:43, probably at 2:30, probably it's going to be at 5 p.m., okay? So we have different moments, okay, during the day in which we can do one specific action, okay? So we have 3 time expressions here: in an hour, soon, and eventually. Is the idea clear for the 3 expressions?
Yes.
Yes, okay, excellent. Let's continue. Then we have when we are talking about a specific dates. When we talk about a specific dates, we normally use the expression on, the month, and then the day. For example, on January 26th, okay? So I'm being very specific on one specific day, on January 26th. I can say on March 1st, on June 11th, on September 26th, okay? So I can talk about a specific dates if I use this specific structure. So for example, I'm going to type here in the chat so you can have it. Normally, in this case, we will have on plus the month plus the day. Okay? That is the correct structure whenever you want to use a specific dates. Now, another one that is similar to this one is, for example, when you talk about days that are closer. For example, today is Monday, March 20th. Today, okay? So tomorrow is Tuesday, March 21st. Tomorrow, not today, tomorrow, okay? And another expression that I can use, I can say on Wednesday, that's okay. But I can also say the day after tomorrow. The day after tomorrow is Wednesday, March 23rd. So I have today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow. Okay? Is the idea clear for these time expressions?
Yes.
Good. Let's continue. Then we have also this weekend. Normally the weekend is when we talk about Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so if you talk about those days, you are talking about weekends. Now, for example, this weekend is Saturday 25th and Sunday 26th. Okay, that is this weekend. If I am talking about next weekend, it's the next week. Okay, for example, next weekend is going to be April 1st and Sunday 2nd. Okay, that is going to be the next weekend. So we have this weekend and next weekend. Let's continue. Now, when we talk about information in general, you can also be a little bit less specific and you can just talk about the month. For example, in June, okay? June has many days, but I am not being specific. I'm just telling you the month. In May, in June, in December, in August, only the month. So whenever you have the time expression that is related to in, you are going to have in plus the month, just that. Within, you are not going to be using numbers, okay? We do not use the specific dates, only in plus the month. And also, if I am not sure, okay, I don't know, I'm not sure, so I can simply say in the future. Right now, we are on March, okay? So in the future could be May, July, September, November, the future. I don't know yet, but it's the future, okay? At some point later. So is the idea clear about these time expressions?
Yes.
Good. Let's move along. Okay, so here we have some specific sentences in which we are using the different time expressions. So I have the one for an hour, okay? So I can tell you, I have a meeting in an hour, okay? I'm talking about the time expression. I have a meeting in an hour. I have a graduation soon, okay? I have a graduation soon. I have to finish my homework eventually, okay? At some point, I have to finish. So I have to finish my homework eventually. Then I have a wedding on April 20th. As you see, we have on the month and the day. I have a wedding on April 20th. And also I can say tomorrow. I have a conference tomorrow. But here, there are different ways, okay? As you can see, the time expressions are at the end of the sentences. But also, I can use them, oops, sorry, at the beginning. The only difference is if you want to use the time expression at the beginning of the sentence, you need to make sure that you divide it by commas. That is very important in writing. So for example, in this case, it's the same sentence. I have a meeting in an hour. Or I can say, in an hour, I have a meeting. Okay? And as you can see, we have the comma there. That is the important thing, the comma. Soon, I have a graduation. Eventually, I have to finish my homework. On April 20th, I have a wedding. And tomorrow, I have a conference. Okay? So again, if you want to use it at the beginning, you use the time expression, comma, and then the sentence. Is the idea clear for that?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. And here we have some other examples that are related to this. So I can say, I have to deliver my homework the day after tomorrow, okay? I have a party this weekend. I have a birthday party next weekend. I have to visit my parents in June, or I plan to travel to Mexico in the future, okay? So I have different time expressions. I am using the previous expressions that I told you, but now in sentences. And the same, the day after tomorrow, comma, this weekend, comma, next weekend, in June, and in the future, okay? So in these sentences, I am using all of the expressions. So now we are going to have a short practice so we can try to use each of the different expressions in different contexts, okay? So we are going to begin with this one. In an hour. That is going to be the first one. So I want you to give me a sentence in which you are using in an hour, okay? Something that you plan to do in an hour. I want to see how we do. You can type the information in the chat or you can do it in WhatsApp, whatever is easier for you. Okay, very nice. I'm seeing some sentences here. Okay, excellent. Okay, I finished my class. Very nice. Okay, so you got it for that one. I go to bed in an hour. Okay, very nice. So you sleep a lot. Okay, now let's try with the next expression. Soon. For the ones who have finished the first one, let's try with the next one. Okay, very nice again. Okay, Alejandra is sharing about eventually. I listen to music eventually. Listen, not listening. Okay. Excellent. Very nice, Alejandra. Okay, let's see. Soon it will be my bedtime. Excellent. Soon I have a class. I will eat. I go to eat soon. Excellent. You are getting the idea. Okay, nice. Now let's try with the next one. The one that is related to eventually. Alejandra already got that one. Okay, eventually. That is similar to soon. It is practically the same time. Like it could be in 3 hours, in 2 hours. Soon I read a book. Okay. I watch movies eventually. Okay. I have to get up early. Very nice. That is true. At some point, we have to do it. Oops, sorry. I drink water eventually. Okay. That's good. Okay, perfect. Now let's try with a specific dates using on, the month, and the day. Something that you plan to do. For example, I plan to travel on June 13th, for example. I prepare my lunch. Okay, very nice, Julio. In this case, it's not necessary to say go. You just say, I prepare my lunch. Eventually, I prepare my lunch.
Okay, thanks.
Very nice. Let's see, on, the month, and the day. If you do not have plans, you can make up the information, no problem. Okay. Very nice, Ezequiel. If that is true, you have the same birthday as my cousin. Interesting. All right, very nice, Alejandra. You have the birthday of one of my best friends. Interesting. Okay, so you got it. Okay, let's see some more examples using on. Okay, very nice, Julio. Just something, when you say the dates, remember to always add the numbers. For example, 21st, you always have to add the ST because it is a date. If you do not add those little numbers, it looks like a normal number, okay? So that is why it is important to add them. But very good example of the sentence. Okay, the same Abigail, excellent. But when we have 22nd, the last numbers are ND. 22nd, so it's ND. Very nice. Okay, nice, Andrea, you got it. The same for Alex. When we have 23rd, the ending is RD. Only with the first 3 days, you will have a difference. First, second, and third. With the rest of the numbers, you always have TH, but with the first 3 numbers, you will have to change.
Okay, teacher, thanks. I didn't remember.
Okay, no, it's okay. This is something just that we need to practice, but yeah, it's important to keep it in mind. Okay, very good. All right, now let's move along. Let's use an expression with tomorrow, okay? Something that you have planned for tomorrow. I go to school tomorrow. Very nice. Go to work. It's a good one. I get up early. Oh, I'm sorry, Julio. That happens. I have a meeting, Gabriela. That is how we say it. I have a meeting. Okay, excellent. Okay, now let's try with the day after tomorrow. Something that you have to do the day after tomorrow. Okay, thank you, Abigail. Very nice. The day after tomorrow. Actually, there is a movie that has that name. The day after tomorrow. Okay, excellent example. Very nice, Gabriela. Okay, we're almost getting there. I cook my favorite food. Okay, very nice of you. Okay, the day after tomorrow, I will go to dance classes. Okay, very nice. I will take a computer course. Excellent, Ezequiel. And the day after tomorrow, I travel to La Unión en Usulután. Okay, so we say 2. Very nice, Julia. Okay, perfect. We're almost getting there. Now let's try with this weekend. Something that you plan for this weekend. I celebrate my birthday. Okay, excellent, Alejandra. Okay, I am going to the cinema. Very good, Ezequiel. I buy a sweater, okay? Because we don't know specifically what is a sweater, so it is better to say I buy a sweater. Very nice. I go to a paneca, okay, very nice. I watch a movie, awesome. Good. Okay, what about next weekend? The weekend before Holy Week. Okay, next weekend I am going to the beach. Awesome. That is very nice. Oh, you go to the beach for 3 days. Excellent. Very nice, Alejandra. Okay, next weekend, I have a party with my friend. Excellent. We don't need to say the next weekend, okay? We just say next weekend. Next weekend, I have a party. Next weekend, we go to the beach. Okay, perfect. Very nice, Gabriela. Okay, almost there. So now let's try with a specific month. For example, in June, I have a party, okay? In June, I go to my parents' house, something like that. Something that you do in a month, in January, in February, in October next year, something that you plan. Okay, the first one in June is Father's Day. Excellent. In May, it's my birthday. Excellent. Very good, Julia. In June, it's my birthday. Very nice, Alejandra. In April, I go to the beach. Perfect. Okay, we have more options. In December, I will travel far from the country. Excellent. I celebrate my birthday. Excellent, Abigail. Okay, and the last one, in the future. Something that you plan for the future. You don't know yet, but in the future, something will happen. So in the future, what? Okay, in the future, I travel to Europe. Excellent. Okay, that's very nice, Alejandra. In the future, I will travel to Guatemala. Very nice. I graduate from university. Okay, Abigail, very nice. I will travel to Paris. Okay, thank you, Andrea. I will move to another house. Okay, very nice, Ezequiel. Okay, perfect. So you got it. Now, in order to finish with the practice, I will send you this link in which you will practice the different expressions of time that we checked today. So once you finish this activity, please let me know so I know that I can continue. I will share with you also in the WhatsApp group the link in case you need it also there. So whatever is easier for you to check. Remember, once you finish, just let me know. Type your name at the beginning so I know that it is you. And when you finish, just tell me, teacher, I am done.
I finished.
Okay, thank you very much, Alejandra. Okay, so for the ones who are finishing the first one, I'm going to send the last link. In this activity, you will practice the same, okay? We'll have, for example, the different time expressions, but now in a complete sentence. So you just have to order the sentence. Once you finish with this one, just let me know the same.
I don't.
Okay, thank you. Let's move along to the second link, please. Okay, I see that many of you have finished. Excellent.
I finish all.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, thank you.
I'm done.
All right, perfect. Okay, just something, and I think this is something important that I need to tell you just in case. Remember that the sessions that we have every night is just for you to keep practicing with the information that you have in the platform. But if at some point, while I am explaining something, for example, there is an exercise or one specific activity from the platform that you don't know how to do it, or something that is not clear and you need my help, you can let me know, okay? I am here to help you, not only with the information that you have there, but also with the activities that you have there. So check the information, and again, if there is something that I can do for you that is related to the platform, just tell me, teacher, I have a question and it is related to the platform, not to the class. So we can go ahead and also check that information, okay? Because remember that at the end, the most important thing is the platform, that you complete the exercises there, okay? Also, if you cannot come to the sessions, it's okay. Remember that you always have the videos and you can always practice with the information that you have in the videos, so you can keep adding more information. But the platform, again, is the most important thing here. So let's keep that information in mind, okay? Perfect. So now I see that most of you have finished. So before we go tonight, do you have any questions for me?
No.
No? Okay. So I think we can finish this session here. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming, and I hope to see you tomorrow, okay? So take care and enjoy the night.
Thank you.
Good
Thank you,
Bye.
teacher.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.